Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus and welcome to Livestream Tuesday, and this is being recorded live, but I'm going to upload it later because we're having a lot of problems with the upload speed at the moment because it's 0.2 megabytes per second, which means that it will be reduced, well, it's reduced to just a spinning wheel at the moment. We're not actually getting anything uploading to YouTube, which is a shame. But I'm recording this and I just want to get the names going across the bottom of the screen here. These are my patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support, and it's because of your support that I can pay for the most expensive, best internet option that there is, and then this is what happens. So it's going to be a case of potentially changing provider because this is not the first time that things have happened with me trying to upload to the internet, and it is a bit of a pain. But thank you guys at the bottom of the screen because you will allow me to change providers, and I now have the option to do that, and I think certainly going forward in the future it's going to be something that I'm going to be looking at. But anyway, I just want to say hello to everybody in the chat room because there are still some of you there, and we have Fred in there and T Larson and Lynn and Great Iron and Dan B and Darla and Dwayne. They're all going through really quickly, but thank you for joining me. Even though it's not live, I'm going to be putting this up on screen so you guys can see it. And also we have had some action in the super chat window, even though I'm not live, but I will be uploading it, so this will seem live, but it is being recorded, and I'm gonna do this as a premiere later. So I'll get through the videos, and it's probably not going to be as long because obviously you guys can't ask me questions because it's just recording now. But I'm going to upload this later and hopefully do it as a premiere as well. So I'll be in the chat room with you guys to watch myself, and you guys can comment on me while I'm in the chat room as well. But getting into the super chat window, because we have had a few donations, and to begin with, the donations started really early on, and thank you everybody for joining in so early on in the pre-live stream. We had a donation from Jeannie for $3.17. Thank you for that, Jeannie. And the message was a bitter green for St. Patty's Day. So thank you for that, Jeannie. And that is St. Patrick's Day. Unfortunately here in the UK, because everything is now off limits and we've all been told to stay at home and don't have any social contact with anybody unless it's essential. Unfortunately, St. Patrick's Day, a day of celebration, people aren't going out and businesses are really being affected negatively by it, which is a real shame. But if you are going to listen to people's advice, I'd say just listen to the doctors and try and follow their advice. And if they tell you try not to mingle with lots of people, it's probably best not to. But live streaming on a Tuesday night is fine. But thank you, Jeannie, for that donation. And Carla has donated for $99 before the live stream as well. Thank you for that, Carla. And the message was, Happy St. Patty's Day. You have anything green in that mug tonight? I already answered this question, so I don't know why I'm struggling to read it for the second time. And we went through that. I've got something orange in my mug, and it's the plug of the mug already. Spike the likes, do anything you want to do with this video. We'll see what happens with it, because this is the first time I've ever not gone live, but gone live to then upload a little bit later on. But thank you so much for that donation, Carla, and it's orange squash in the mug, as I'm sure you guys have already figured out from my last live stream that I did with the same drink. And Linda is in the house as well. Thank you, Linda, for donating $5. And the message is, whether or not you get the connection sorted out, here's a donation for the trouble. So thank you, Linda. And yes, I don't think this is going to be figured out. I think when I was thinking about resetting the modem, is that what you call it? I think that's such an old word, but you know what I mean. And if you are resetting it, I thought, well, what if it takes 10 minutes sometimes to restart, and then I get the same thing again, and I've got to restart up the internet and try, and maybe I could be losing YouTube and the whole internet, and then it doesn't work at all. So at the moment I've got the ability to download and a little bit of upload. So we'll see what happens later, but by hook or by crook, I'll get this video on the channel tonight. But Linda, thank you for that donation, and Sandy has donated $5 as well. Thank you for that, Sandy. And the message is, thanks for keeping us company during quarantine. Glitch or no glitch, we still love you. So thank you for that, Sandy. And Tuesday night on a live stream is the best place to be quarantined, in my opinion. But thank you, Sandy. And Laurie has donated $5. Thank you for that, Laurie. The message is, because you love us and we love you. So thank you, Laurie. And Lynn has donated as well. And thank you for all these donations, even though we're not live. And Lynn has donated $20. Thank you for that, Lynn. The message is some lucky money for the speed and thanks for the persistence. So no problem, Lynn. Thank you so much for that donation. And as you well know, I'm a persistent kind of guy, so this is just the way that we're having to do it tonight. But like I said, I'll join you in the chat room later. I'll set this as a premiere so that we can all watch it together and we can go through this in the future. It's something like Back to the Future, some weird movie script we've got going on here. Hopefully it's going to work. I think it will, but anyway, fingers crossed. But thank you, Lynn, for that donation. And Bill has donated $5, and Bill says, it's all good, bro. So thank you for the support, Bill. And Luan is in the house as well and has donated $2. And we've got some 4-leaf clovers. I wasn't sure what that was for the moment, but it kind of looks like broccoli, but then it twigged because of St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody out there. And thank you, Luan, for that donation. And Abby has donated $9. Thank you, Abby, for that. And the message is, for all your hard work. So thank you, Abby. And Ray has donated $20 as well. Thank you, Ray, for that. And the message is, thanks for being you, with a man looking in a mirror with hearts in his eyes at himself. So thank you for that donation, Ray. And Kevin has donated $5. Thank you for all of these donations. I thought that I was just going to quickly get through some videos and maybe it'll be a 10-minute live stream or live delayed stream. I'll have to come up with a new name for it. But thank you so much. I've now lost where I was in the donations because even more have been coming through. Thank you, Kevin, for the $5 donation. The message is, Phil, people are dying to know, how do you pronounce Worcestershire sauce? Laugh out loud. So that is how you say it, Worcestershire sauce. So I think the other sauce or pronunciation of the sauce is Worcester sauce. And that's, I think, Worcester, maybe people will want to say it like, but Worcester is just Worcester. That's how that first part of the word is pronounced. And I hope that's cleared it up for you, Kevin. But thank you for the donation. And Susan and Dennis Cook are in the house as well. And they have donated $4.99. Thank you guys for joining me in the live stream. And thank you, everybody, for being in the live stream now, because it's still buffering. I suppose it could kick in literally at any second, and then I'll be live on screen and you'll see all this going on. But thank you, everybody, for staying in the chat room. There's 34 of you that are still holding out, 36 of you still in there. So thank you, everybody, for keeping that chat going and for these donations as well. Holly has donated $5. Thank you for that, Holly. And the message is, thanks for all that you do, Phil. So no problem. Thank you for joining me on this live stream that isn't live but will be live in the future. But anyway, Holly, thank you so much for that. And we've got Poet's Dreams has just donated $4.99. And the message is, and thank you for that, the message is, happy St. Patrick's Day, Phil, and my fellow wingers with a heart and some rock horns. So thank you. Debbie is in the house again tonight. And Ian has donated $120. A crazy donation again. Ian, thank you so much. And the message is for getting to 120,000 subs and for better internet. So thank you for that. I will definitely pursue that in the future. And yes, that is something to mention, that we have passed 120,000 subscribers. So thank you everybody for hitting that thumbs up, for hitting that subscribe button, and for commenting on the analysis videos, and for getting involved on these live streams on Saturday and Tuesday. And it's good that we're doing it on Saturday now as well, because then we've at least got more of a chance of it working if we do it a couple of times a week, because this is the first time it's been this bad, that there's literally been such a tiny connection speed that it's not really been uploading. And maybe in the future it will sort itself out, but I'm not sure. It might just kick in all of a sudden, like I said, but we will see. But thank you, Ian, for that donation. And Linda has donated again, and the message is, "It's okay, Phil." And that was $5. Thank you, Linda, for that. "It's okay, Phil. I'll just use this time to write down more guitar questions for the future," with a winky face. So thank you for that, Linda. And GlamGal710 has donated $2. Thank you for that. And the message is, "Hi, Phil. Thanks for what you do. Cheers, Karen." So thank you for that donation. And there's a little guitar at the front of that as well, so thank you for the picture. And Ray has donated again. I really am going to have to get into the first video, but this will leave us more time to talk in the premiere later, so it's probably for the best to be able to talk about all of the things going on, the bad internet connections, but also the requests over on Patreon. You guys know who you are. Thank you for replying to my request over there to ask for your video suggestions, because it really does help me out. So we've had another donation from Ray. Thank you so much for that. And it's for $10. The message is, "Wingers, which videos is everyone hoping to see?" ? And that is a very good question. And I think that some of the videos, one of them certainly, Laura asked me to play More Than Words. That's going to be the cover for tonight, even though there were requests for other ones out there, but that one was put in very early. So Laura and also other people have been asking for that one as well. So More Than Words will be played in a minute, but I just want to keep on top of the super chat window, because we've had a little bit more action going on. And I have to look over on this screen because I've lost it on the one in front of me typically. But we have Scarlet Rose Lynn in the house, and hello, and St. Patrick's Day. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm now losing the ability to talk. Happy St. Patrick's Day is when I look away from the screen. But that was probably the thing that's throwing me off. It's a $100 donation, so thank you so much for that. And also, it's one of those situations where I know that some people don't mind having their names said out on the live stream, and some people do use other names or usernames for their YouTube accounts and things like that. So if any of you guys want to have your name said on the live stream and you don't use your name, then I can certainly sort that out for you. But we are going to be getting into the next video. Thank you so much for that donation, Scarlet Rose Lynn, and hopefully everything is going to be okay to upload later, so you guys can see me doing this video and also saying thanks to you guys, because donating when I'm not even there is amazing and it is massively appreciated. But we will be getting into this first video of the night, and this was requested by Rose and Kathy over on Patreon, and I'm waiting for it to suddenly kick in because it could do at any point, but we will see what happens. This is Art Not Commerce, and this is from my live stream gig that I did, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Rock! And there we have it. That was my song called Art Not Commerce, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And on my screen sometimes it does say, because I'm trying to record this and obviously the live stream is still going out, even though it's going out at such a slow rate that you guys can't see anything and I can't see anything on my feed. But because this chat is still going on, it looks like maybe it's going to be a bit jumpy when it's recording. We'll only know when I then upload this later. And if it is a little bit jumpy and a bit rubbish, then we can talk about it in the comments section while we're watching it. But thank you guys so much for sticking with me in the comments section, because it means that we get something to look at on the screen and we do get to see a little bit here. Let me just adjust this so we can focus more on the comments, because having that bit at the top for the mug, which maybe the plug of the mug is still happening. Maybe you can find it in the tray underneath this premiere video. I don't know whether it's the same for all videos or it changes for different types, but maybe it's still under there, so you can still get a hold of a mug if you want to, and you can still hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help the live stream to get out there, but also for the channel to grow. I'm not sure that we're going to reach 200 on this live stream, considering that I'm not actually speaking to anybody and nobody can see this apart from later tonight. But thank you everybody for tuning in and for all of the donations. I'm just going to get the super chat window up on screen as well, because these donations have come in for people watching this in the future and in the premiere. These super chat donations have come in even though I'm not live and they can't see me, so a massive thank you to you guys. But what is good is that the live stream is still registering as live even though it's not working, so the comment section, the chat room as well, is still working, so we'll be able to see that on the video on this side of the screen, and we'll be able to chat along and look at the live chat that happened at the moment. But a massive thank you to you guys for sticking with me. We are going to be jumping into the next cover video, and I play one of these on the live streams, and this was requested by Laura, and it is my cover of More Than Words, the Extreme Classic, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's one of those where I sing with myself and record myself twice, and I'm not sure whether I explain this at the beginning of the video or not. It might just jump straight into it. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys after. Rock! Hi guys, this is my first proper video of 2017, and it's my cover of More Than Words by Extreme, and I hope you like it. Rock! Saying I love you, it's not the words I wanna hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you more than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you could make things new just by saying I love you. Love.
talk to you and make you understand. All you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you could make things new just by saying I love you.
And there we have it. That was my cover of the extreme classic, as I mentioned before, More Than Words. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and that was requested by Laura over on Patreon. So thank you guys so much for joining me over there and giving me videos to play. And also, let me get that super chat window up on screen as well, because these people have been donating, even though they cannot see me at the moment. It is still just loading in a circle. So this is going to be the live stream. It's the first one that I've ever done that is going to be live, but then delayed and uploaded a little bit later. But I guess this is something that is an option if everything goes wrong and the internet just stops working. I can just record myself doing the live stream. Obviously, it's a shame because there's no interaction with you guys during this live stream, because it's great to have a chat with you guys and answer questions and all that kind of stuff. But we'll continue on with this. It looks like maybe we're, well, 1:45 almost, but 25 minutes into this live stream that I'm recording. So we are going to be playing a few more videos, just a couple more videos I think, and we'll get through the requests, because then if I finish this in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, it means that I can upload it. It's going to be a smaller file, and then I can join you guys in the comment section or the chat room, wherever you are, for this premiere upload that I'll do later, so I can chat with you guys at the same time as watching the live stream. And this will be the first time that I've ever watched a live stream of my own from the other side and see what it sounds like and what the mix is like and all those things that I can start to analyze. But anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight and just staying in that chat room. It's massively appreciated. I'm just going to give a quick shout out to Vince in there and Charzy. That went through too quickly. Sorry if I said that incorrectly. Lynn, Sandy, Linda, John, Debbie, Barbara, Rev, JC's Radiant, Ray's in the house, and Laurie and Kathy, and Linda and Batfrink, Reynolds and Lucy and Blind Snipers, and just Vince coming in again. Let me just give a quick mention of Vince. He hosts the after party over on Facebook, which will probably happen a bit later tonight, because you'll probably be waiting for this to be uploaded, and then you can head over to the Wings of Pegasus supporters page over on Facebook. Just join up there and you'll be allowed in to join the chat after this video. But let's jump into the next video. This is my song called Hero, and it's from the live stream gig, the same performance that I did with the first video, Art Not Commerce, that I played earlier. And I hope you guys enjoy this, and we'll be back afterwards. Rock!
Everybody's the same.
there we have it. That was my song called Hero, and that is available on my album called Persistence, which you can pick up at wingsofpegasus.com and also on Amazon and iTunes. So you can download that album, or you can have individual tracks if you just want one song in particular. But thank you everybody for joining me tonight in the chat room, even though you can't see me. And just to mention as well, we've just had another donation come in from Debbie. Thank you so much for that, and it's for $2.99. I'm going to see if I can get this on the screen in front of me, because the problem I've got on this screen is it's so small, it's really difficult to read it, as you could probably tell earlier when I was struggling. But it looks like it says fist pump, so thank you for that, Debbie. And there's a guy doing it with both of his hands, so thank you for that, Debbie. That wasn't a very good demonstration of it, by the way, but thank you for that $2.99 donation. And considering as well that it is now almost 10 to 1 in the morning here in the UK, and I haven't been live for the last 50 minutes because it just didn't work, and you guys are stuck with me. And to give a donation now, Debbie and all of you guys in that super chat window, thank you so much for the donations and for allowing this live chat room to keep on rolling through the comments that are going through, and hopefully it is moving. I did see it move a second ago, so fingers crossed that's all working for this live stream that's going to be slightly delayed. Maybe we can just approach it as if we're on one of those news reports where they throw over to the reporter who's normally not even that far away, and it takes about 10 seconds for them to hear the voice. Only it's going to take maybe about 10 or 20 minutes, but we will see what happens. And I just want to give a shout out to these guys at the bottom of the screen who make this whole thing possible, even recording like this. I've got the software to be able to do this. So thank you guys for all of your support, and a lot of these guys do pop up in the super chat window as well. My patrons, thank you, you know who you are. And we're going to be getting into the last video of the night, because we're just over 33 minutes of this non-live live stream that I'll upload, and we're going to be finishing with Percy Johnson, and this was requested by Lisa over on Patreon. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Then I'll wrap it up and I'll quickly compress this file, upload it, and then we should be good to go for the premiere. But I'll see you guys after this. Rock!
Beyond London,
there we have it. That was my song called Percy Johnson, and that is also available on my album called Persistence. And I'm going to be wrapping this up pretty soon now because I want to get this compressed and at least down to a file size that I can then upload to the internet. Hopefully my internet connection is going to be good enough to do that, because it looks like the file size is around 3 gigabytes, so it should be okay, because that's normally the same roughly as an analysis video, and analysis videos. But thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. This is going to be an interesting one because we haven't done it like this before, but just to leave that super chat window up on screen as well, because thank you guys so much for donating. Even though you can't see me and you can't hear me, it is massively appreciated, because your support does make such a difference with everything that I do and allows me to do a new video every single day. And hopefully things will work on Saturday. I'll keep you guys in the loop, because I think it's got to the point now where I'm so dependent on the internet every night that I need to make sure it is consistent and that I can use it, because not uploading to the internet every night would just be, for me, something that I'd find really frustrating. If I'm doing videos and I can't actually get them up onto the internet and upload them to YouTube, that would be a bit frustrating, so we will see. But anyway, I'm going to be joining you guys for this video literally, hopefully in 20 minutes time, which will be just 10 past 1 roughly there, 1:15, so in the morning here in the UK. So it'll be me with my mug, so a little plug of the mug at the end, but I can actually be using this while I'm watching myself, which just sounds a bit weird, but we will see what happens a little bit later on. Thank you guys so much for joining me in that chat room. Just a quick shout out to Sandy and Jeff as well, and I think Denise was in there as well, it just went out of screen, and Carla in the house, and Ginny B and Reb and Laurie and Pamela and Batfink and Sandy and John. Thank you guys so much for staying in the live chat room. And I'll let you guys know that I've finished and I will be uploading soon, and I'll see you guys at the next analysis video in the comments section. But also, fingers crossed, at the next live stream I will be live streaming. Whether or not it all works is another thing, but I'll be in this seat attempting to do it as best I can. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and I'll see you guys at the next analysis video. If not, I'll see you at Saturday night's live stream, because now we do also live stream Saturdays. So I'll see you guys then, hopefully, and I'll see you in about 20 minutes in the chat room of this premiered video, if it all goes to plan. But I'll see you guys in there, and thank you so much for joining me without actually seeing me. I'll catch you guys later. Rock!